Hey y'all, so what is a clock puncher? Where did that term come from, right? So factories blow whistles when you get breaks. Everyone takes breaks at the same time. They shut down the production line. You come in at 7, you leave at 3 or 3:30, whatever the case, right? And you are working an 8-hour shift, and it's expected of you that you come in and do this job, and you're paid not based on productivity, you're paid based on your hours, the time that you spent. And it goes and starts much younger than when you got your first factory job or your first McDonald's job. It started when you were in school, that they rang a bell and you spent 7 hours in school. And it didn't matter how fast you got your work done, you still had to spend the 7 hours in school, and sometimes they sent you home with homework. The goal of life is not to spend 7 or 8 hours at work. The goal of life is that you figure out how to make a good income and how much work is required to make that good income. Hopefully, you can make a great income in 40 hours. But the reality of life is that most people work more than 40 hours. The 40 hours is some arbitrary number that the government came up with so they could tax you higher when you worked more than 40 hours. Why? I have no idea. I've never figured that out. I've done research on 40 hours and why it seems to be completely arbitrary. Life requires more than 40 hours. Talk to any banker, lawyer, doctor. High income earners don't look at 40 hours as the maximum they have to work for the week or the minimum they work for the week. They look at, what am I going to earn if I continue to work? I felt very comfortable working 50 hours a week for years now. I don't like working 60 hours a week, but 50 hours a week seems pretty normal. 30 hours a week is freaking awesome, right? I don't care how many hours a week you work if you're getting your job done. The goal is that you understand we don't punch clocks around here. We want to get our work done and then go home. With the exception of maybe one position in this office, phones have to be answered between 7 a.m. and 6 p.m. around here. Phones have to be answered. It's the one position that is still productive pay. The pay is based on production, scheduling appointments, but I need the phones answered for that period of time. I can't not have someone in the seat because they've made enough calls for the day, right? So that's one position around here that has to be filled for that many hours per day. Everything else, get your work done, go home. The goal is that the work gets done well, and that we all make money. If the customers are happy and the work is done, great. If you worked 50 hours this week and next week you work 32, I don't care. Get the work done. The same goes true in life, no matter where you're at. Hopefully other companies start to value the same thing. I value getting your work done, producing a profit, and if that happens, I hope you're rewarded well, no matter where you work. But if you do those things around here, you will be rewarded. So get your work done. Produce something, kill something, drag it in, make a profit.